Hey, 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 Steady Steve. Okay, so we finally got to the day that we have been waiting for. If you look to the left, we're going to go to the portal. If you look on the left hand side where it says Ancient Shard and it says Events 2, we're going to click on that. I've got 54 Ancient Shards. If you look towards the middle, it says a ×2 chance of epic and legendary champions. All right, so it's either going to be rare, epic, or legendary, and we've got a ×2 chance of epic or legendary. Unless, oh my gosh, let's hope we get some legendary. Oh my gosh, I've only got one, man. I think I've been playing this game for nearly 3 months, man. We need a bit of luck. And luck has been in short supply in like terms of gaming, I think, sort of overall and across games. So today is hopefully our day. Just to give you a bit more background as well. Listen, I've been playing this particular game for 3 months. There's so many creatures in this game. One of the things I definitely recommend just before to get ahead of things is that you know what I use Alexa, and I've got other things as well, AI that I use, various ones. I would recommend that you get all of your epics and legendaries if you're starting off. Just list them out onto Alexa on one thread, and then ask Alexa or whatever AI what your objectives are basically, or just to try and guide you. That's what I recommend, because my video and anybody else's video will not completely reflect the complexity of each individual creature in this very vast game. It's vast in terms of the depth of creatures, not in terms of its mechanics, which is the most basic turn-based kind of addictive farmer game. That's what it is. Anyway, so there we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the 10 creatures, and then I'm going to quickly scan on my AI, about whether it's any good or not. So that is the plan. Okay, let's do that. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is summon 10. My AI is just kind of preparing itself. We're ready. Let's go. Incredibly disappointing. How many rares did I get there? Let's have a look at this spider. Two seconds. One enemy, 50% chance of removing one random buff. It says it's a fantastic epic champion, is what AI is saying. But there is a major naming point of confusion in Raid Shadow Legends. What is it? Let's see. Dark Elf. Just going to read you what the AI is saying about this one. It's good for my account right now. Just bear with me. Close this door. Excuse me. Okay, so it's good for my account right now, but not kind of end game. So why is it good? So it's got an ultimate debuff combo, the A3 skill. When fully booked, the web skill has a 100% chance of both 60% decreased defense and 25% weaken on all enemies at the same time. And apparently this is one of the most offensive debuff combinations in the entire game. In terms of damage boost, it decreases the decreased defense lowers. Just 2 seconds. Yeah, here we go. The decreased defense lowers the enemy's mitigation. Don't know what it means by that. And weaken increases raw damage they taken by. Oh, there it is. Weaken increases the raw damage they take by 25%. And I'm guessing that, once you've, say, fully maxed it out, together they amplify the damage your team deals by an astronomical amount. And also he cleanses himself. Which one's going to be? I don't know where that is. Decreases division. 50% chance to place debuff. Anyway, that's what it says. He can remove all debuffs from himself and place a continuous heal on your team, giving your squad a nice bit of extra passive survivability. Is that what it is? I don't know if I can see that. I don't know if there's been some confusion. Yeah, I don't know if he's got that right. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me just double check. Okay. Just bear with me. Just talking to AI. Shrouding gloom. Okay, just bear with me. Double check. Oh, what? No, AI actually made a mistake. I don't know how it made it anyway, so it happens. Blame Alexa. It's okay. So he has 0 hero healing buffs, which is correct. He's still incredibly good because his A2 decrease attack and his A3 decrease was weakened are the exact buffs needed to keep your teams alive. It seems unsure, doesn't it? Basically, we will move on. I think I've already got Avenger, not so much. Pounder. I'm not that bothered about the rares. Decrease attack. One enemy with freeze. Yes, no, we got better than that. Elder. Just look at him. You just know he's... This guy is not scaring anybody, really, is he? He's not going to kind of change the game. Laser clouds. Decrease speed. No, I think we got really unlucky with the first 10. Doomstrider. Great name. Decrease defense. One enemy. 10 meter. 3. Okay, 10% at max. 10 meter reduction. Heal reduction. Apothecary. I think I actually need this. Just bear with me. Bear with me. It's Apothecary. Apothecary is one of the absolute best rare champions in the entire game. Even though he's just a blue rare champion, he's so powerful that players routinely use him all the way into the end game over legendary champions. He's a massive pull for your account. Okay, so why he is elite. The ultimate speed booster. Here we go. He places a 30% increase speed buff on your entire team and fills everybody's turn meter by 15%. This keeps your team cycling through heals. No, this keeps your team cycling, through heals, shields, and freezes incredibly fast. My team has got basically a freeze mechanic in one of my creatures, which I'll show you another time or you've seen in other videos. Also, massive critical heals is A2 skill. He has a single target heal on a very short 2-turn cooldown when booked. The secret weapon here is that his heal can critically hit. If the Apothecary has high crit rate, he can instantly heal a teammate from 1% health back up to 100% health in one shot. Damn. Interesting. Heals a target by 35% HP, and it can go up to another 5% 3 times, which my brain tells me 50%. Cooldown of -1. Is that basically saying that you need... this is interesting because I thought it would only really be if it's to us. Yeah, so it's not going to be about... If it's to us, it's not going to be about accuracy because it's going to hit us because, you know, we're not defending against it. So it's going to be crit rate, and I'm guessing crit damage then. It's going to have to be 200% because this only goes up to 50. I think is what it's saying anyway. But anyway, let's go on. A1 skill. Here we go. His basic attack hits 3 times on a single target. This makes him an absolute beast for breaking down the Fire Knight's shield counter instantly. Well, 3 times is definitely going to help. I've got other creatures that also hit 3 times, so I guess it's the combination will lower that shield quicker. So he's talking about, yeah, Fire Knight, Dragon, Ice Golem. It keeps your teams fast, heals up single targets, and takes rogue hits and breaks the Fire Knight's shield. For the clan boss, his speed buffs allows your team to take multiple turns for every single turn the clan boss takes, massively increasing your passive poison damage. I've got Orn, basically, who delivers poison. So it's basically recommended just load up the speed, put him in the absolute fastest speed setzer that I've got. It needs to be as fast as humanly possible so that he can constantly keep my team boosted. And with the crit rate at 100%, that's going to come from the gloves, your main stat on the gloves. And that ensures that every single heal he casts turns into a gigantic critical heal. So we're looking to give him HP percentage and defense percentage. So the chest plate, on the chest plate to make sure that he's tanky enough to stay alive. There's no point in looking at accuracy. He has no debuffs. So don't worry about accuracy. HP percentage and defense percentage, and obviously the speeds, basically. It's recommended that I use my rare skill tomes to fully max out his A2 and A3 skills straight away. So I'm not going to do that right now, but that is what I'm going to do going forward. So that's pretty good. I've already got War Maiden maxed out. Bolt Smith. Let's have a quick look. 15% chance of a 15% decreased speed on one enemy. That's just garbage. Overall, in my instant... Look, we've got Iron Man now. We've got Iron Man. Castigator. I think I've already got it. Not so much. Anyway, let's do another spin. So anyway, we've got Apothecary. And like, apparently the spider's not too bad. Let's go. Not one damn legendary. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Phoenix. Any good? Let's see what Alexa's got to say. I've already got Chaplain. I've already got Metal Shaper. I don't think Halberder's going to be any good. I've already got Hound Spawn. Anyway, Phoenix. He's an absolute beast. Even though he's epic, he hits harder on his default basic skill than almost every legendary champion in the game. He's an elite pull who acts as a direct hard counter to some of the most annoying mechanics in the game. What does he do? Extra hit if the target has any debuffs, damage based on attack, and places an extra hit if the target has any debuffs. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. Anyway, let's go on. Getting excited by an epic. I want legendary. Anyway, we get what we're given, I guess, right? Anyway, it's the hardest hitting AI in Raid Shadow Legends. His default A1 attack, which is called Put Down, hits incredibly hard. If the enemy has any debuffs on them, it hits twice. The second skill can routinely one-shot high HP wave targets or enemy arena champions. Guaranteed block revive on his A1 skill, as I've just read it out. If Fenax kills an enemy with his A1 attack, they are permanently blocked from being revived. And the best part? This does not require any accuracy to land. That'll be it. Done. On reviving. Anyway, good. His A3 skill. Attacks one enemy has a 60% chance of playing a 60% decrease defense debuff and a 30% decrease speed debuff for 2 turns. Giving him extra utility when you aren't just using him to delete targets. But it's only one enemy though. Gosh. Here we go. So where he transforms my account, he's the ultimate Ice Golem King. So he says, remember how the Ice Golem waves and boss mechanics punish you for killing his minions? If Fenax kills the side minions with his A1, they are also blocked from reviving. The Ice Golem can never bring them back, allowing you to easily defeat, quotes, the boss. Oh yeah, and Sun Wukong. If you're tired of fighting Sun Wukong teams in the arena, where he constantly auto-revives after 3 turns, if your Fenax hits Wukong with his A1 and kills him, Wukong stays on the damn ground. They're just recommending how to build him as well. Okay, so... Okay. So unlike my Searodin, which is a freezer champion, or spider, Fenax is a pure damage dealer. Dealer. Do not build him with high health or defense. Focus entirely on making his attack stats sky high. So skills to maximize. Crit rate has to be 100%, followed by your attack percentage and critical damage. Make him fast enough to turn after my spider that I got a minute ago. Applies its decreased defense debuff. So for accuracy, it says to keep it optional. If you want to make his A1, if you just want to make his A1 kill thing and block revives, you don't really need any accuracy. Only give him 200 plus accuracy if you want to use his A3 decreased defense skills. If you want to use his A3 decreased defense skills in dungeons. Okay, so really, let's look at this A1 again. Interesting. So A1 is not determined by accuracy. If you go by this, it's going to be the others. Okay, so if I pair Spider with Fenax, so Spider will drop the target's defense and weaken. Fenax A1 and its double hit mechanic, it will deal the damage, instantly deleting the target. And he recommends cruel, savage, or lethal sets. Great. Guess that's pretty good. So forget the top row. I've got crossbowman, honor guard. I think I've got this. Decrease accuracy. Steal buffs. See, my Sun Wukong will steal buffs from everybody. So stealing it from one, not so interesting. Nice try, honor guard. We'll move forwards. What else? Hell freak. Bear with me. Hell freak any good? Question mark. So quick look. Decreased defense again. 20% chance though. No, Hell Freak is not a good champion, and I should completely skip building him. Let's just move on. One enemy again, 50% chance of stealing gold buffs. I said again, my Sun Wukong always steals buffs from everybody. Swap swaps HP, then grants an extra turn. Okay, just so we can round it off. Okay, so why is it not good? The auto battle AI, his signature A3, it's called Worst of Nightmare, lets him swap HP bars with the enemy and grants an extra turn. While this sounds amazing for cheese strategies, his AI completely fumbles on auto battle, often swapping health when he's already at full health, or failing to trigger it when he actually needs it. So it's squishy for a gimmick champ. To make a HP swap useful, a champion needs to survive a near fatal hit. Health Freak has extremely low base defense and HP, meaning he usually gets outright deleted by dungeon waves or arena nukers before he can ever use his swap skill, and I already have better options. What does it say? Keep him vaulted for secret rooms. The only actual end game use for him is much later in Doom Tower, where specific rare spirit champion only secret rooms require niche characters. So to keep him at level 30 or 40 in your vault for a rainy day, don't waste any food or any books. Move on. And let's not worry about the rares here. Let's just summon another 10. Well, I know I'm not going to get any. I'm not going to get any legendary. It's just not feeling that way, is it? Hardly getting any epics, man. It's meant to be double. Okay, so Vala is very good and highly underrated epic champion. She's incredibly tanky. Defense scaling champion who acts as a direct hard counter to any enemy teams that rely heavily on shields. She'll be a massive help for your account in faction wars, the Doom Tower, and specific dungeon waves. The Shield Destroyer, her A2 skill. Her signature move attacks all enemies and has a chance to remove their shields. Oh yeah, the Ascended skill. If she successfully removes a shield, she slaps that enemy with a 60% decreased defense debuff. This completely ruins teams that hide behind massive shields like the Magic Keep dungeon waves or arena defense squads. She's a self-sustaining tank. Bear with me. It's the same thing. Okay, it says she places a shield with a 30% increased defense buff. I hope it's not getting confused again. Oh, here we go. There we go. Places a shield with a 30% increased defense buff on herself because her damage scales directly off her defense stat. This buff makes her significantly tankier whilst simultaneously making her hits deal way more damage. And her A1, decrease attack. Bear with me. Okay, so her basic attack has a passive chance to decrease attack on a single target. Which helps mitigate incoming boss damage. Okay, so it recommends high defense percentage and HP percentage. Make her defense as high as humanly possible. Yeah, give her the give her the defense percentage main stat on the gloves and on the chest pieces. So she hits like a truck while remaining unkillable. Her speed needs to be 170 to 180 plus, so she can cycle back to her shield stripping skills frequently. She does need accuracy. She has to have accuracy 200 plus, so she can successfully strip away enemy shields and land her decrease defense debuffs. So where she fits into my teams, in the Magic Keep dungeon. The Magic Keep boss places an absolutely massive shield on herself, and Vala completely neutralizes this mechanic by instantly stripping it away. And for the Barbarians Faction Wars, apparently she's a top tier carry for Barbarian Faction alongside High Katoon, while helping you push for elite rewards. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at a Warden. No, Warden is not a good champion. You should completely skip building him. Okay, he gives weak versions of buffs and debuffs. His A2 skill decrease attack. Yeah. His A2 skill applies to a tiny 25% decrease attack and 30% increase defense. You never want to waste a team slot on a champion who brings the small versions of these stats. And I compare this to my Sepultura that I've already got, who's got a 50% decrease attack and a 60% increase defense. Basically, Sepultura completely outclasses the Warden. And it's a trap for your skill books. It's going to take about 19 epic skill books or tomes to maximize, and it's just a subpar champion. It's got something called gimmick. No, so reflects damage. Here we go. His A3 skill applies an AoE reflects damage buff, and now years ago, player used this gimmick to break the Fire Knight's shield counters, but it is no longer a viable strategy. And I've already got Apothecary that we talked about a few minutes ago, and I've also got Serodan the blue, and that's a freezing champion, a champion that freezes the other side to deliver the multi-hits. And I've also got an Allure to lock turn meters, and yeah, I've just got better people in my roster. That's that. So this one was a weakish level, you know, for rare, not too bad, but I'd never use it. Oh, I got Grush the Mangler. Nearly missed him. Just waiting for Alexa. Alright, so apparently Grush the Mangler is an absolutely excellent epic champion. So unlike Warden that I just spoke about, and Hell Freak is another one in my roster, Grush is an incredibly powerful and defense scaling support brawler. Many rate him very highly, about 4 out of 5 stars, for his amazing sustain and debuffs. So he's okay, yeah, this one here. So he's got a leech debuff. His basic attack has a massive 75% chance to place a leech debuff. This is a game changer for your clan boss and dungeon teams. It allows anyone who attacks that enemy to heal themselves based on the damage they deal, completely removing your team's reliance on life steal gear. It allows anyone who attacks that enemy to heal themselves based on the damage they deal. Okay. It allows anyone who attacks that enemy to heal themselves based on the damage they deal. Completely removing your team's reliance on lifestyle. I'm not sure I totally understand that. But anyway, it sounds good. Massive AoE survival debuffs. It drops an area of effect attack. With a 100% chance of landing a 50% decrease attack debuff, obviously when it's booked, when it's maximized, or decrease critical damage. Having a reliable backup decrease attack source alongside my Sepulture Sentinel will keep your team from being destroyed by bosses. It's got a continuous heal as well. Here we go. Giant team continuous heals. He hits all enemies and places a 15% continuous heal buff on your entire team. Even better, if he scores one critical hit during this attack, he places an additional 7.5 continuous heal buff on top of that. Okay, and apparently he hits surprisingly hard. Because his damage scales off his defense stats, I can build him to be completely unkillable while still dealing massive AoE damage to dungeon waves. There you go. So the recommendations, defense percentage as the primary focus. So I'm going to give him defense percentage on the gloves and chest pieces if I can. That maximizes his survivability and also his skill damage multipliers. His speed needs to be 180 plus, and he has a naturally low base speed of 94. So I need to, speed is the main stat on the boots, and the speed ensures that he frequently takes turns to cycle his continuous heals. His accuracy also needs to be a minimum of 200 or 220 plus. You have to have high accuracy so that his A1 leech and his A2 decrease attack does not get resisted by the bosses, basically. Critical rate is optional. If you can get crit rate, it's going to be tough if the gloves are going to be defense, you know what I mean? But here we go. If you can get critical rate high to like 70 to 100%, his A3 got it. His A3 will easily trigger that secondary bonus continuous heal for your squad. So it's really good for the clan boss, and also pairs great with my Sepulture Sentinel to keep him 100% uptime on decreased attack, and Leech helping our teams to survive. And in dungeons and faction wars, secondary healer and wave protector alongside my Melga Steel Guard, who's an ultra tank dwarf and reviver champion. So there you go. There we go. I don't know if I've got time to go into the rares. Let's try and pull another 10. I don't know if I've got the space. I do. That means I've got 20 shards left, or 22 shards left. Wow. Not one legendary or epic. This can't be right, man. Can't be right. You know, I probably probably should have selected this. Maybe not. Just quit that bit. Anyway, I need to make. I think my AI said before not to bother trying to select anything, so that's why I didn't, and that's why I haven't. Anyway, let's go and try and make some space. Alright, so we've got 14 shards left. Oh my gosh, man. Epics wise, we're doing really well. I want at least one legendary, man. I'd like, this is going to be like the 50 pulls, man. Come on, man. Still think it's going to happen. Very unlikely. Okay, so Zelatar. It's a decent mid-tier early game epic, but for what I've got right now, it's basically not good enough to make any kind of dent. So it's got, okay, sleep. It's weak, crowd control. These are, what is it? Okay. His A3 Horrid Dreams. An AO area of effect attack with a high chance to place a sleep debuff. The problem with sleeping raids is that if any teammate attacks a sleeping enemy, they immediately wake up. And you can compare that to my Corroding the Blue, whose freeze keeps enemies locked down even when you smash them with raw damage. And there's a long cooldown trap. His healing and shield skill, which is called Armored Scales, places a shield based on his max HP and 15% continuous heal. However, it sits at a long 4-turn cooldown even when fully booked, with valuable epic tomes. And I've already got better creatures such as Melga Steel Girdle. It does a better job, long story short. I'm running out of time. It's only really useful for the undead hordes, faction wars, and the Scarab King in Doom Tower. Potentially. Right, so what it's recommending right now, Apothecary Apothecary is my main focus. It's saying to take him to a level 60 immediately. It's a universal game changer for speed and the Fire Knight. And then it will be Gurush the Mangala to lock down the clan boss team for daily free shards. And then after that, Spider and Phenax, my offensive nuking combo. Okay, let's go. Very disappointing. Not one single legendary and very few epics, as I said. It's meant to be ×2. Gosh. 1%. Epics are meant to be 16%. The 83% chance of a rare, that is very true. Gosh. Anyway, let's go. Abysmal. Let's just move forwards. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna happen, is it? Wow. Let's go again. Another rare. Okay, yeah, just didn't have the luck. It didn't have the luck, man. That happens. It happens. I'm gonna have to wait now. And to be honest, I saved up quite a few quite quickly. Not one single legendary, and obviously that's very disappointing. I mean, I say you look at the percentages, it was still only like 1%, right? So, gosh, that's how it felt. On the other shard pools with less ancient shards, I've done significantly better. I mean, listen, I've got Apothecary. The game seems to think I should be happy with that. And to be honest, Phenax did look really good too. And I'm interested in studying Ganush a little bit. Ganush? It's like a, yeah, seek God. No, Garush and Mangala. So that is, it basically is what it is, ain't it? Let's quickly go into these events. No, that's not the one. This one here. Champion chase. So for all of that, I didn't even get 2000. I didn't even get first place. But, you know, all of these are good. So we're going to just claim it. Oops. I just meant to claim it. Yeah, it's got to tap on it to claim. Wow, it's a bit complicated. I'm going to save that energy up because I've already got a stack of energy. I will use it. I'll just use it on another day. Fusion warm up. Upgrade accessories. That's a different thing. I think that might be it, you know. So yeah, that is it. I hope that you have better luck than myself. So I'm really happy with my apothecary. So I will follow the advice I was given and upgrade him a FFP. Celotar, Warden. Phoenix. Phoenix is kind of exciting to me as well, I'm going to be honest to you, on some level. Garush. The spider. I must have put... No, it's apothecary. I can't remember now. Was he a rare? I think it might have been a rare, actually. So I might have already moved him. But I'm definitely going to follow the advice. Anyway, please like, subscribe. There's Steve. And if you've got any advice for me, let me know as well. Please like, subscribe. There's Steve, and I'm out.